Hello viewers, I'm back with another video. Do you study in class 7 and do you find integers difficult? Then don't worry, I'm going to make it simple. I'm going to explain you with all simple examples where you can understand very easily. So before we begin, don't forget to watch till the end and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now, this is exercise 1.1 question 5, and the question goes, Mohan deposits rupees 2000 in his bank account and withdraws rupees 1642 from it. The next day, if withdrawal of amount from the account is represented by a negative integer, then how will you represent the amount deposited? Find the balance in Mohan's account after withdrawal. First, let us understand the question carefully. The question goes, Mohan deposits rupees 5000 in his bank account. So Mohan has a bank account. In his bank account, first he deposits how much rupees? He deposits rupees 2000 rupees. That means he adds up rupees 2000 rupees into his bank, into his account, and withdraws rupees 1642 from it. Withdraws means takes out, removes. So out of 2000 rupees what he deposited, he removes 1642 rupees. The next day, if withdrawal of amount from the bank account is represented by negative integer, they are telling that whatever the amount he has withdrawn, whatever the amount he has removed, that removal amount, if it is represented by a negative integer, so the amount withdrawal of amount is represented by a negative integer. So how much is the withdrawal amount? It is 1642. This amount 1642, it is withdrawal amount and it is represented with a negative integer. It is represented with a negative sign. Okay. Then how will you represent the amount deposited? Then the question goes, if the withdrawal amount is represented by negative integer, then with what integer will you represent the amount which is deposited? So definitely the answer can be either a positive integer or a negative integer. See, withdrawal is amount is coming out from the bank. Okay, he is removing. So if the removal is represented with a negative integer, definitely then the amount which is getting into it, which is being added up, which is being deposited, it will be represented by a positive integer. It can't be a negative integer. Okay, so our first part is answered. Solution. Withdrawal of amount is represented by negative integer. This is what is given in the question. Amount withdrawal is represented by negative integer. Then the deposit of amount will be represented by definitely by a positive integer. Then next part goes, find the balance in Mohan's account after withdrawal. They are asking us to find the amount which is remaining in Mohan's account after withdrawal. First he deposited 2000 rupees, then he removed 1642 rupees. After removing 1642 rupees, what is the amount remaining in his bank account? We have to find out. How are we going to do that? It is just simple, right? The logic is very simple for class 7, but it looks like simple grade 2 or grade 3 question where the amount is deposited, he has removed some amount from his account, then what is the remaining? Definitely you have to subtract. So 2000 minus 1642, you will get the answer. But no, here you have to use the concept of integers. Before you understand, I want to give you one small example. Assume that you have two friends. Here is your friend 1 and here is your friend 2. Assume that this friend 1 has 2 chocolates. So I will represent it with positive 2. And this friend 2, he has negative 2 chocolates. Okay. Then this negative 2 chocolates means assume that this friend 2, he already borrowed the chocolate few days back, maybe 2-3 days back. He borrowed the chocolate, he ate it and he finished it. So I am representing with negative 2 for this friend, and this friend he still has it. Okay, so friend 1 has positive 2 chocolates, friend 2 has negative 2 chocolates. What is the total amount of chocolates they have? Definitely I have to add it up. So it's going to be plus 2 and then this plus this I have to do. So this I have written plus, and this is minus 2. Plus and minus will be replaced with a negative sign. So it will be plus 2 minus 2, which is 0. They have 0 chocolates. We do to find out how much chocolates they have, we added these two, plus 2 and minus 2. Same concept here. Okay. To find out what is the amount in his account, we are going to add up the amount which is deposited and the amount which is being withdrawn. So how much amount is deposited? It is 2000 rupees. How much amount is withdrawn? It is minus 1642. Why is it minus 1642? Because in the question they have already given that amount withdrawn is represented by a negative integer. So how much ever amount is withdrawn, it is a negative integer, so it will have a minus sign. So amount withdrawn is minus 1642. Now going with this logic, we have to add these two numbers, correct? We have to add it up. So this is 2000 and this is minus 1642. So we have to add, sum up 2000 plus minus 1642. So how much is the balance remaining in Mohan's account? It is deposited amount plus withdrawn amount. How much is the deposited amount? How much is the deposited amount? It is 2000 rupees. And how much is the withdrawn amount? It is minus 1642. And you also know that we have to sum it up. So I will write that plus here. Now we also know that whenever you have one positive and one negative sign, plus and minus, it will be replaced with a negative sign. So 1 plus 1 minus, you will get 1 minus. So it will be 2. You have to subtract 2000 with 1642. So it will be first with 1's place, 10 minus 2, it is 8. Then it is 9 here. 9 minus 4 is 5. Then it is 19 minus 16 is 3. So the final answer is 358. Rupees 358 is the balance remaining in Mohan's account after withdrawal.